The next one I read was a kid's book called Ungifted, where I learned that even though wherever you are, you have to make the best of whatever situation you're in. And you really shouldn't lie, because it can end up with a whole lot of hurt in the future. After that, I listened to an audiobook of The Book Thief. I had watched the movie like several years ago, and I thought it was really good, and I wanted to listen to the book. And that was incredible. I thought a lot about death, which sounds kind of weird, but I'm one of those people who think about death a lot. And it kind of guided me through a little part in my life where I wasn't feeling that well. And it also gave me a perspective about living and finding meaning in life. And that's a very important thing. After that I read through An Abundance of Catherine's. And although there are a lot of negative things about that book, I learned that you can't put love into a formula. You can try. You can put breakups into a formula, but you can't put love into a formula, because love is like, okay? Okay. The next one is, I was reading the novelization of Sword Art Online. If you're not familiar with it, it's anime. And I watched the anime several years ago. Essentially, it's a video game that the players all get trapped inside. From that, I learned how to fight for people, or about fighting for people you love, and finding what's worth fighting for, and living your life no matter what situation you're in. Even if it's dangerous, you need to just be able to take those moments and take a breather and just be like, okay, I'm alive. There's a reason for that. I'm here to protect people and make their lives better. And there are a lot of big concepts. I could go on a whole different tangents, but I'm running out of time. The most recent one I read was I'm saying a lot. I'm sorry. Was The Wizard of Oz, and I'm currently in the middle of it. I'm coming to a part where the trees are picking people up and throwing them. That's so cool. But what I learned from that so far is that you shouldn't always look to people to help you with your problems. For me, I look to God to help me with my problems, and I read the Bible, and that's how I solve my problems. But if you look to a person, an imperfect person, all the time, and think they're going to give you a heart, they're going to give you brains, just being in the presence of that person, it's not going to work. So that's kind of, people will let you down, but I believe that God won't. And so that is what I learned this summer. I learned a lot of other things, but it was some of my favorites. Bye.